Well, okay there. Good morning. Hopefully I'll get some audio myself soon. The thing's gone into pairing mode. Stop that. There we go. I have wireless headphones in there. Having lots of fun this morning. Am I going to get actual audio? That's the question. We'll soon know. Okay. We are going to run the first Greenbrier turn, part 7, Delano to Dant via Caney. There's quite a few people on various forums saying that this is unplayable. So, let's find out. And I have sound. Yay! Let's get set up and turn everything on. Ooh, how many locos have we got? 4 locos, good-o. Hopefully the audio is coming through okay for people. Alright, nearly there. Now you'd think that a driver wouldn't have unset all this stuff, but that's okay. Now let's just put that to first service. Okay, we have a green signal. We should be ready to go now. I think I've done everything. Not hearing any game sound. Ooh, that's not good. What's going on there? Yeah, let me put some more brakes on and we're going to roll away. Then I'll sort out the game sound. Okay, that's sorted. Back to the game sound. Alright then, so what is going on with no game sound? Yep, definitely not. Alright, let me delete. I think I know what's probably going on there. Let's try that. There we go. Now I can see a little VR meter popping. Hopefully that'll work. We'll know in a moment. I will get started regardless and we'll see what happens. And build up some power. Woo, not that much power. Whoa. That was a bit weird. Where'd that come from? Come on, notch 3. That's what I want. There we go. Let's bail off the locomotive brake. And amps are not building. Why don't we have any amps? Oh, look what I've... Bad game. Bad game. Okay. Looks like the rail driver's having fun this morning. Here we go again. We're building amps this time. Yay! Okay, let's release the brakes and off we go. And you've got sound now, Michael. That's excellent. Notch 3 is probably not going to cut it here. That's better. So we'll have a little while this gets to where we're going, because it's 6 miles to get up there. We'll get it going. I just saw in the chat, put it in forwards. Yes, it does help. Interestingly enough, on the rail driver it was in forward, but that did not seem to have transferred to the game. That's okay. The rail driver is still in beta. And game sound's very, very loud, so I'm going to try and find the right button on my headphones. Turn it down a little bit. That's better. Hopefully that doesn't affect what you guys can hear. Doesn't look like it, so it should be okay. And it looks like the gate that I put on to calm the sound down when I'm talking still works too, which is good. The good news is I haven't had a blue screen of death for over a week now, so hopefully today. Let's get some more speed now that everything should be moving. Let's see. Yeah, the back is moving. There's our little caboose. Hiding out in the dark forest here. Looks like it's running nice and smooth today. I've been trying some new settings from the forum user Jaloxo. They seem to work fairly nicely. The only artifact I've seen is the distant draw things are a little bit annoying, but don't look at it and it's alright. It's settings for the train are what's more important for me. You know what's funny? Those leaves look like poison oak. This is not somewhere you'd want to sit and take videos. We're about to get sucked into a tunnel, but before that, let's have some notchade. And back into the cab we go. Yeah, I agree. The distant draw is not too much of a drama. I actually like seeing the trains move nice and smooth and have nice crisp graphics that you can actually read. Through one of the coal loaders. It's going to be a little while before we get up to the point in this one. Michael, have you actually played this particular session out? Yeah, we can hope so. It would be nice to be able to have cameras regardless of whether you're in a tunnel or not. Because then you could fly up to the other end and watch it come out. And given that camera 8 is supposed to be a free cam, I can understand 2 and 3 dropping you back into the cab. I haven't done that as yet. Michael's mastered the 3016 in journey mode. I spent quite a bit of this week playing around with AFB, LZB and PZB trying to figure it out. I think I'm going to have to write a little instruction sheet on it because there's so much to remember. And I'm not sure if I'm going to buy the new route when it comes out, the I think Hans-Lübeck route, because to me it seems to be just another high-speed passenger route without a lot to do. Another tunnel. I was going to pop outside, but no. One of the things I've never really liked that much about various train simulator games, Run 8's probably the only exception, is where you have a really long run with not much to do. At least Run 8's reliable enough that you can just stick it in Notch 8 and go watch TV for a while. Yeah, the signals are quite complex on the German routes. They're interesting. The ATC signals on the Long Island Railroad and the signals that they use inside the New York subway are actually quite similar, but that's not represented terribly well in Train Simulator. Can we get out yet? No, still in a tunnel. Coming up on another coal loader. There's lots of collectibles at all these loaders, so one of these days I'll get really excited and walk the route by hand. Or by foot. It's probably not by hand, is it? So I wish we could actually use the 2, 3 or 8 cams right now, because there's so much detail to look at in that camp there. But you can't see it. Oh, that's the other thing with those settings I'm using. The track on bridges draws a little strangely. Sworn I turned headlights on. I did. Try them again. There they go. Oh, that was novel. We went under the train for a little while. Sitting right on the speed limit now, so keep that going. Get rid of that objective marker for the moment, but I will put it back on when we get up there, because this one is quite finicky about where you stop. When you first drop off the caboose, you've got to be within, I think, 1 yard of the marker or it won't let you go. Getting a bit fast. Still going a little over the speed limit, but it'll do. Still can't go outside the train though. Back in the cab. That's going to be such a nice pan shot of the caboose too. Oh well. It wasn't listed in the patch notes, but I kind of think that there were some updates to the sound in Clinchfield in the update that came out last week. Because the sound of the cars, particularly when they're moving at reasonable speed, like these ones are. Speaking of reasonable speed, I'm well and truly going too quick now. It sounds quite nice. It sounds fairly realistic. They still haven't got any of the grinding, rubbing sort of noises of the rubber buffers on the cars that the bolsters ride on, but they're getting there. Yellow signal coming up. Straight through the yellow at 7 miles an hour over the speed limit. Seems like a good way to drive to me. Start letting the speed drift downwards since we're 1.5 miles from where we have to stop. So looking at the map, we come up to our stop point, which is up here somewhere, which is up near a tunnel, and then we're going to put our carriages back into this siding. I'm not sure if we put it into just that one or if we put some into the other one as well, because we only leave some of the cars there. I've actually messed up this run a couple of times. And that was partly because I was too busy trying to get scenic shots. We went up to 1.6 and back down to 1.5. And it really is a short way to go. I'll have to watch the speed now that I've notched off completely, because it does start going uphill again soon. We're finally starting to lose some speed, so we're getting into the uphill bit. Now, when I tried to play this yesterday, I was busy filming and creating some nice scenic shots and recording them for a future video, and went right through a red signal. Oh well. Try and avoid that today. Very dark in the valley today. Yeah, I think we've all done the occasional sped. Fortunately, I've not done it on a real train, so that makes me happy. you can't generally flit around outside and film yourself on a real train. That's probably why I've never done it on a real one. Neither of these reds are for us, but these are the sidings where our cars are going to end up here. And you have to stop pretty accurately, and it puts the caboose about there so that you don't run foul of the points, so that you actually can back up and put cars over here. Forgotten I turned off the objective marker. We're going to go a little bit past it, I think. That's going to put me a little bit close to that siding. I'll roll back a little bit. Hopefully it won't actually recognize... No, damn it, it recognised the stop. Let's just have a look. Where did it put that? I think that's probably too close to the points. That'll block up the signal. I'm going to roll back a little bit. Don't want to go very far though. Just wait for the brakes to release and let us roll. Oh, I know that feeling well. Just sliding on through a signal. Here it goes. Just try and get a ground reference. About there, I think. Give it a little bit more though so it doesn't roll. That'll do. Okay. Let's jump out and go and uncouple that little beast. Unfortunately, we have to walk there. It's a long, long, long way. They've got some nice little river sounds going on down here. Could you imagine coming down this road in the dark at night and there's a coal train parked across it? Sounds like the rest of my family are getting out of bed. We're a half Greek family, so we'll be going off to the big spinning meat ceremony today. have to go to the other side of the city for that. It's kind of like this walk. It's a long way. There he is. And that should be far enough that it should be okay, because it's past this block. No, I don't want to give up control. And purely out of force of habit, because you'd really do this. I know in the game you don't need to, but... Now let's be totally safe. Come on, where is it? Unlock that one too. And because I don't want to wait, back into forwards. Let's build up some amps. Probably about notch 3 ought to do it, I think. Because we don't want to roll back and recouple. Bail off the loco. I still see a lot of posts about that you can't bail off these locos with rail driver, but pretty sure I just did. That's rolling back a little. Let's try and go forwards. And hopefully that will release and go forwards. Sounds vaguely promising. So 900 amps. How long are we allowed to do 900 amps for? Half an hour. That's fine. So let's just have a look at where we're going. Signal has gone yellow, so I pushed the caboose back far enough. If I'd left it where it was, just zoom in a little. If I'd left it where it was, which was about here, next to this post, I have a faint suspicion that wouldn't have gone yellow. So we're going to go down into that middle road. So let's start pushing back. These reds don't apply to us because they're for the other direction. No need to pre-power here, because gravity will win, but we'll give it a little bit. Just to make the compressor run faster, really. I was confused because I was still in the tunnel. I was wondering why I couldn't fly down to the back of the train. This is one of those nice inconsistent ones. Sometimes the stop marker you have to put your back of the train on it, and sometimes the front. So far, so good. Let's go down to where the objective marker is. Actually, I won't go quite that far yet because we won't see any trains. Tree. There we go. We'll sit in the fork of the tree. Every good rail fun's done that at least once. Speed is sitting under 10 mile an hour on the rail driver. So vaguely in control. You probably wouldn't shunt downhill that fast, but that's okay. I think our stop marker's not very far. There it is. So we'll sit up on this rock. I've actually gotten up to 10 mile an hour now, so let's just give it a little bit of brake. I don't want to be too fast when we come around that corner. Speed's dropping. Come around here, we'll probably see it sooner. Let's go up. Where are you, train? Shouldn't have been that far away. Oh, there you are. It's nearly here. Speed's sitting on about 6, which is okay. Speed drifting back up to 7, so let's slow it down a little bit more again. Get it down to 5 and then I'll release again. Hopefully that's not too much and it won't stop. But gravity will win again if it does. Nearly there. That was enough. Alright, let's go and get rid of 12 carriages, or wagons, or cars, depending on where you are in the world. And I wish we could fly down there at Superman speed like we can with the 8-cam, but no, we'll walk. That's because the lazy man in the other chair wouldn't do it. Even though I'm pretty sure it's his job. Or the bloke down the back in the caboose, he could do it too. It's his job as well. But that's okay. I tried walking up the other track to do this instead of walking through the weeds and discovered there's an invisible wall when you get down near the uncoupling point. This one? No, it must be this one. Yep. And we're going to do that really safe thing again as long as it's not moving. See, here's an interesting thing. I think you can only do this on Clinchfield. Who would really do that in real life? Would you do that? No. I suppose if your train's a couple of miles long, you probably have no choice, but... The longest ones I work with are only a couple of 100 metres, so... The little baby ones. No, I don't want to give it up. I wish there... Well, actually, there is a faster way back, isn't there? Okay, so we have got a red signal up there, so... Let's get some power going. This time I have to remember to tab through that signal, but I don't want to do it till I'm actually moving. Fail off the loco. More amps. And it should think we're going forwards. Okay, we can go through the red. And let's drop that off. So when you get permission from the signaller to go through the red, I notice on the HUD it changed to yellow, but the aspect doesn't change up there. So now you have that nervous moment. Look, it's red again. Let's just do it again. Now, is that this red, or is that the red up there? Well, this is the only thing we can do. We're doing what we were told. Let's see what happens. Nah. So maybe they're right. Maybe it is an unplayable scenario. That's really interesting. Oh, well. That's life, I guess. So it's a bit early to chuck the stream in, but I don't want to run another one of these. So instead, I'm going to pop out here, and we're going to go pop back into Railroute. And I'll just load a saved game and just show you it can get quite complex when you're playing with this thing. Yeah, I think the signalling in that particular run isn't good, because I've seen a lot of people talking about that. So hopefully, next update, we'll be able to play that one, because that's the only one I've got left in that particular turn. Oh yeah, this one sits on the back. Which one did I play? That's a good bloody question. I think that one. So I'm going to load the last save. Yep, this is it. All right. Let's get it going. So I think last time we saw this, so that's path through, that's path through. This guy's going to turn around here. I think last time we saw this, and that's path through to there, so that's fine. I only had 3 cities operating. Well, now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I worked out how to get more stuff going. It's kind of cool. Ooh, where do you want to go? You want to go to Columbia 4. Okay, I can let you through there. And there. And you want to go to 4. So I'll let you through there. Ooh, bad, bad, bad. There. Because this guy, guess where he wants to go? He wants to go to Columbia 3. Now, you've got to be really careful about how you set these things up and what contracts you accept. Or you get all these horrible conflicting moves. And you want to go to Benning 2, that's fine, you can go through. And you want to go down there. And I think there's another train here. There is. And No, you're going that way. That's fine. I should have reversed you. And you are going to Landover. So you're already set for that. You can just go through there. Oh, don't go that way. I know I pressed the button, but I didn't mean to. And you want to go to Landover 2. So let's just start you on your way. Get you going. I had to make a new platform because I ended up with a conflicting move between these two. Now you're going off to Rosalind, so we'll let you through that far. But I can't let you out of there yet because I've got a conflict. But let me set up the other points so we're ready. You have to be reversed. You're going to go to Riverdale 3, but you're not actually... Oops, 3, not 4. You're not actually ready to go yet, so we'll just let you sit. Now we've still got a train sitting in this tunnel here. You're still leaving. You're on your way, so I'll path you through. Alright, so we're just about ready to get this guy going. We'll path him right through because he's going to Rosalind. So it gets quite complex as you go. Now, where are you heading off to now? Landover 2. So we'll get you set up for that, but I'm not going to path him all the way just in case something else comes. You can see what's coming on the individual ones. You know, this is another Benning, so we'll send you through to there. I have a Rosalind, which I can't accept because this guy's going to be on that track in a moment. And you're on your way, so let's get you going. There's nothing else in your way. I need to build another platform here to accept trains on when it's busy. Haven't done that yet. Now, where are you off to? You're the little commuter one, so you're going to go to Columbia 2. Let's path you through that far. And you're a freight, so you can keep going. Just set your points. He's come out of the tunnel. That one's on the move. So this game gets quite addictive. And you can buy all sorts of upgrades. Now you're going to want to go through to 3. We've still got one in the tunnel here. It's coming out. You are going to Benning 4. You're right to go. Let's just send you through. You need to be reversed. And you need to be pathed through. And I can just path you straight out, I think. I'm pretty sure nothing else turns up over here in the meantime. No, because that will be... Yeah, that's him. Cool. Have fun, Michael. Thanks for joining in this morning. And have a great day. I think you're done. I'll be finishing up the stream shortly anyway, because we have to get ready to go off in our troop to the other side of the universe. Simultaneous arrivals. Favorite thing, you're going to Columbia 4. So let's at least get you that far. Actually, let's not path that there. Let's see where you're going. Yep, you need to be reversed. Where are you going? You're going to Columbia 3, so we'll get you through there. I'm going to put you through first because you're actually going to get there. Columbia 3. You're finished. You're ready to go, so we can get you out of that far. And I'm actually going to path you through because you're clear now. So that'll keep going right through. And now I can let you through to there. And you're going to Benning, so I can send you through. It does get a little hectic. He's coming out of the tunnel, so it's safe enough to send you through now. Now you're going to 4. Change these points, then I can send him in. You're done and dusted. You're on the move. Where do you want to go? You want to go to Riverdale 4, so we've got to reverse you. We can send you through that far, but no further yet. But we can get this set up ready to go. He's going to be clear in a moment, so we can change points and send you through. We're going to head up that way, so we can do that. And we'll hold him here just in case this one goes first, because he disappears into this tunnel for a while. Reverse that one, getting ready to go. Oh, we've got another one. Where are you going? Benning 2. Okay, we can send you through that far. Let's get you set up for 3. Send you through. He's still down here in this tunnel, but he's on his way out now, so he's going to hold up here at this signal. And these are on their way, so they can wave at each other on the way past, get you ready to go. Whoops, where are you going? Landover 1. Okay, let's get you set up. You're going through there. If you leave them sit there too long, you end up with a conflicting move somewhere. Now you want to go through to 4, so we can let you go. I had to put another platform in here because I was getting conflicting moves with this one. Because they won't occupy the same platform. They crash into each other because it's just not very clever. All part of the fun. The game you're watching is called Railroute. You can accept new contracts, but I've found you have to think about them pretty carefully. Well, there's one that's offering some serious money. And we need to build a new station to get that one. But as the game progresses, it gets more and more and more complex. And I'm at the point now where to accept more contracts, I actually have to plot them out just to make sure I'm not going to cause myself problems anywhere. So you're going through to Columbia 4. Let's get you going that far. Those points are set, so we can send you through to 4, and then you're going to go to Landover 2. We've got another train coming in on Landover, because I left that one sit there a little bit too long, so we've got a conflicting move happening. So we're losing points at the moment. That'll come in now. And you are going to Columbia 3, so let's get you through that far. And there. And you want to go to Landover 2, so I can get you through there, but we're going to have to wait for a bit because we've got this guy going up there. And Benning 2, Roslyn going through to Columbia 2, so you're fine, you can go. And there's a freight coming, put you through that far and hold you. We've got a guy sitting down here in the tunnel. You're on the move, you're on the move. This one has to wait a moment, but not very long. But while we're getting ready to get him, let's get that one moving. We can change these points and get you going now. And he's going to Landover 2. So we want to change that one, send him on his way. This one needs to be reversed now. I must have the automatic reversing turned on too. He's going to go to Riverdale 3. So same place this one went, so we've got to wait for him to clear before we can release him. Where are you going? Columbia 3 and then Landover 2. No, you don't want to go that way. You want to go that way. So this one's cleared the tunnel, so I can let him through this far. And he'll keep going, because that's an intercity. I don't think it actually stops here. You want to go to 3, so off you go. Where are you going? Roslyn 2. So let's just path you right through, because we know there's nothing else coming down there. And we can let you go now too, because he's leaving. Benning 2. Send that through. They do tend to follow the same pattern with the occasional random one chucked in. And they're not so much random, really. They're just ones that you tend to have forgotten about. But anyway, that's about it for this game. So I'm going to call it quits for today on the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for coming along. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe. Oop, I had a bit of a... Oh, I sent one to the wrong place. He was supposed to go here, and I sent him here. Ooh, that's a bit naughty. But anyway, thanks very much. And if you like the stream, subscribe, thumbs up, all those sorts of things. And tell your mates, because it would be awesome to get some more people coming along on a Sunday morning. All right, thank you very much. See you later.